and welcome to the Direct Selling Success Podcast. I'm Anna Green and I'm here to share with you tips, tricks and training on network marketing done right. Thank you for listening.
I've probably done this talk before. I have been going live into team groups, region groups throughout the direct sales and network marketing industry with this talk, and it has been incredibly popular and has started to see a huge impact, which is just phenomenal. So I wanted to repeat it on here again because I think it is so important when we are in business, especially direct sales, network marketing, that we understand how to sell. In a way that aligns with us, in a way that doesn't feel icky and awkward, in a way that doesn't come across as spammy or really pushy or anything like that. So let me take you back to the beginning. I started in network marketing myself way back in 2005. I know you're all saying, oh, goodness me, you're not that old, Anna, are you? No, I started when I was 3. No, anyway, I was of an age. I had 2 young children and I wanted something to do that was not just being a mum. I had no experience in sales other than a bit of shop work. I got this kit which arrived at my door with the lady who sponsored me into the business, and basically she went, go and find some customers, go and make some sales, hit these targets and you'll earn some money. Obviously, she gave me a little bit more guidance than that, but in a nutshell, that's what happens with us, isn't it? That's what happens in this industry. You get a kit and you've no idea what you're doing. You've got some training you can access, but that's it really. Anyway, I went out and I tried to get sales and talk to people and I did okay. But some of the things that I was being taught and being told to do didn't feel right. It didn't sit right. And I'd seen other people do sales really badly, and it worried me that I was going to be the same. So I want to ask you guys out there, and please feel free to comment in the comment section, or let me know somehow how you feel about sales. Do you love sales? Do you find it a buzz to sell things? Do you find it exciting? Do you find it easy? I find sales exhilarating. I love it now, but I didn't used to. Maybe for you, sales is not exciting and it's not fun and it's stressful and it's a worry and it's difficult. Lots of my clients come to me because they feel these things, and a lot of things they say, it can feel awkward. Selling feels really awkward. I feel like I'm pestering people. I feel like I'm begging people to buy. I feel like I'm asking my friends for a favor. Ever heard any of these? The people get worried about the rejection. They worry about getting a no. They worry about that fear of failure. So if they go for a sales conversation with somebody, you can find that they'll word it in a way that presumes they're going to get a no. I remember getting a sales message through Facebook from a lady who says, hi, you don't know me, but I don't suppose you want to buy anything from me, do you? Well, several mistakes in that one. One, I didn't know who she was. No idea. I don't suppose you'd like to was basically, you wouldn't like to, would you really? So she'd already presumed I wasn't going to buy. It's not how it's done. It's just not. But when you think that people aren't going to buy, that's how it can come across. Maybe you worry about approaching anybody because you don't know what to say. You don't know what the reaction's going to be. You don't know how to word something. Maybe it's something that you find really awkward because you feel like you're going to be spammy. You feel like you're going to be one of those people who drops into message boxes or upsets their friends or gets blocked on social media. I don't know. What is it about sales that you don't like? Maybe you're just put off because you think you're going to be seen in that light, that typical network marketer. Oh God, let's cross the road as she walks because she's going to try and get us to buy something. Maybe that's what you worry about. And I hear it a lot. If any of these things resonate, it's not just you. It really isn't just you. But it doesn't have to be like that. It can be the most amazing experience can selling things. And I know that if you have sold something before, the feeling that you get when you have sold it, it's amazing. You want more of that, yes, but you don't want it to feel icky before you get that. I get it. So I'm going to share with you 3 things you have to remember to make sales no longer sleazy, no longer spammy, no longer icky. The first thing, I think that one of the important things that you need to remember is that you need to get across that passion and that joy and that belief in what you have. And if you believe firmly that you have the best thing ever, that it gets amazing results, that it is something that people desire, that it solves problems, that you're so passionate about the products, the services, the brand, the company, what you're doing, the impact you're going to have, the more you will sell. And if you can get all those things across, you'll sell even more. That passion is infectious. People buy into that passion. So, start thinking about how you can get that across. Maybe do a bit of a brainstorm. What do you love about what you do? What do you love about the products? What have they done for you? What has being a part of this company and building this business done for you? Start to get that across in what you put out on social media, how you come across when you're at fairs and events, when you're talking to people, in everyday life. How excited are you about what you do? I remember I just used to say, somebody would ask me what I did for a living, and I'd say, I sell this stuff in my house. It's just a little side hustle. Didn't get me any customers saying it like that. However, when I changed it up and I said, I run my own business selling blah, and they're the best thing ever, and I absolutely love it, but people are more interested and they want to talk to me more about it. It's just like a little tweak of what I said, and the passion that comes across got me business and got me in situations where I could create conversations. So have a think about the belief you have in the products and why you love what you do and that passion, and get that out into the world as much as you possibly can. The second thing, now it's very tempting because, we all want to sell stuff. We all want to make money. It's very tempting to sell all the time, to sell at people. Come and buy my stuff. Come and join my team. Selling is the same as recruiting. It's just you're selling a different thing. That gave me a massive light bulb moment when I heard that. So how can you change the fact that it feels like you're just asking people to buy? You're desperate, you're pushy, you need people to buy for you. Well, if you've done my training before, you will know my little mantra: serve, solve, and offer. So you serve people with what you've got, you solve their problems, and you offer amazing opportunities. You're selling just the same, but it's not about you. You need to take you and what you want out of this out of the equation, because what actually you want to do is you want to help as many people as possible, and you want to have an impact, and you want to make a difference for them, not for you, for them. Yes, your why and why you're doing what you're doing is for you, but that's not of any relevance to your customers or your potential audience. It really is not. They want what's in it for them. And when you serve, solve, and offer, that's what you're giving them, right? So switch it up. How can you serve better? What problems can you solve? What transformations can you give? What results can they get? What amazing things can you offer them? The other part of this is where it switches around in your brain. So when you ask for a sale, you're taking off somebody. When you offer an amazing opportunity, you are giving. And up here in your brain, that flip is phenomenal. When you get it, when you can believe it, and when you understand it, you will sell more. I do these things live on here, podcast recordings, lives on my Facebook group, free challenges like I'm going to tell you about at the end of this. I do those things because I want to have an impact. I don't get paid for them, but I know if I serve my audience, people are going to buy into what I do. If I solve people's problems, they're going to go, oh, she's amazing because she's helped me with this, and I fixed this thing that I'm really struggling with. And actually, I'm going to buy that stuff so I can get more help. That's how this works. It works the same with a product-based business. You help people with, skincare. You show them how to use it. You give them top tips. You help them with problems that they've got. They're more likely to buy the thing that you use to help you with those problems. It's how this works. right? So serve, solve, and offer. No selling at people, right? Then the third thing to remember, and this one is the most important of all. If you don't want to come across as icky and spammy, you need to build relationships with people. Now, if you want to serve, solve, and offer, like tip number 2, you can't serve people very well if they don't know who you are. And if you don't know them, how do you know how they want serving best? You can't solve people's problems unless you know what their problems are. You cannot offer amazing things to people who you don't know what amazing things that they want. So I want you to start thinking about the main bulk of your business being building relationships with people. How can you build more relationships? Get to know your audience. Let them get to know you. I show up on here, I tell stories, I share my personality with you guys, I share my passion. I let you into little bits of my life. So many of you on here know my house renovation and my love for schnauzers and the fact I'm a mad geocacher. I share me as well as my business. People know my history in direct sales. They know that I've been in their position. They know about my anxiety that I used to have back in the day and how direct sales built my confidence. If they follow me and they learn these things, they're going to build up more of a rounded picture of who I am. They're going to find ways that they relate to me. And therefore, when I do things like this, they're more likely to buy into my message, and I'm going to have a bigger impact, which is what I want in the network marketing direct sales industry. And I'm going to make a bigger difference to them as well. So that building of relationships is so key. If you build the like, know, and trust between you and your audience, you can help them more. They're more likely to buy. They're more likely to recommend you. They're more likely to understand you. You'll understand them. And they're more likely to trust you to make the right decisions for them when it comes to purchasing. All right. So those 3 things: belief in the products and passion in the products, serve, solve, and offer, and not sell at people, and building relationships will make a massive difference to how you sell without feeling icky. But to do all that, you need a customer base. You need an audience. How do you get that audience? Well, I have something for you. I have a 3-day challenge coming up. I run this every year. It's an amazing 3-day challenge starting on the 27th of February to the 29th of February. It is Grow Your Customer Base. So over the 3 days, I will show you how you can grow a customer base and never run out of a new audience ever again, without the random ads of friends on Facebook, without following strangers, just in a way that builds that community around what you do, that love of what you do. We're going to talk mindset. We're going to talk who you're looking for, how to find them, what to say, all sorts of stuff. Come along, sign up for it. I'm going to put the link underneath here in the show notes so you've got it. Get signed up. It's totally free. When you get signed up, head over to the Facebook group community that we've got. There's a little pop-up group for the challenge, and come and get involved. There's hundreds of people in there already, and it only opened today. What's today? Wednesday the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. So yeah, come and get involved in the free challenge, and please share it with your teams. It's going to be such a valuable piece of training. You are going to love it. So come and get involved. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and go and check the rest of them out on YouTube or on my podcast, Direct Selling Success, Network Marketing Done Right. And I will see you all soon. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.